Last week, we spoke about purpose and passion and vision and personal purpose, passion and vision. And today I want to take the discussion one step further and start unpacking the other components of strategy formulation. And I lean quite heavily into Jim Collins' book around Good to Great, in which he unpacks the hedgehog concept.
It is the Action Coach Africa podcast hosted by Pieter Scholtz. Don't forget to subscribe for more.
And there are three components to strategy formulation in the hedgehog concept. Number one is, what are you passionate about? Number two, what do you choose to be world class at, or what do you choose to be best in class at? And then thirdly is, what are your economic drivers? And as an organization, you have to get absolute clarity around that so that you can make decisions against that. Both what are you going to do, but equally so making decisions about where you're not going to play and what are you not going to do. The second key component for me around that is around understanding what do we choose to be best in class at, best in the world at. And there's a whole lot of thinking and work that we have to go through as an organization to decide what are we good at the moment, what do we need to continue building on, and what do we need to then therefore forget about doing or ignore doing, so that we can build that absolute bench strength in our capability and capacity in the organization. And it's only those organizations that were able to be absolutely clear about what are they world class at, that have been able to build sustainably strong businesses over many, many years and decades and generations, etc. And then the third component is, what are those one or two or three maximum economic drivers that determine for us whether we're building a business along solid grounds going forward. And so what you've got to go and ask yourself the question is, as you understand what that economic driver or economic drivers are, those things need to be measured week in, week out, because they will guide our decision making and every strategy decision we make that take us along that particular path. And in that regard, everybody needs to buy into what those economic drivers are. Whether that is cost per product produced, or profit per product, or profit per segment, or profit per channel, whatever that economic driver is for you, make sure that everybody in the organization is clear about that all strategies are aligned to deliver that economic driver or two or three economic drivers going forward. As I work with businesses to understand what their strategy is, key components for me is about what are we passionate about as an organization? How do we communicate that? How do we get everybody online with that? Number two is, what do we choose to be best in the world at? What do we choose to be best in class at? Not best in South Africa, not best in the province, not best in the business, best in the world at. And then thirdly, what are those key economic drivers that's going to determine for us whether this business is built on solid financial grounds going forward and gives us that opportunity to invest and build sustainably strong, profitable businesses going forward. If the concepts that I have introduced with you today resonate with where you are at the moment in your business, then what I do at ActionCOACH is to work with business owners and executive teams in unpacking what it takes to develop a strong strategy for yourself so that we can help you make the right decisions at strategy level. If you want to get to know more about us, please do me a favor and click on the link below, contact us, and one of my team will be in contact with you. And also please feel free to go to our website, www.actioncoach.africa. Click on any of the links and resources that are in the website at the moment.